Hi YouTube friends and Happy New Year. Okay, popped on today. I'm going to catch you up with my finished pages for December 2025. I'm just going to show you a little bit of planning first of all. So this is my new planner for 2026. Had to think then. Numbers. I normally have a happy planner, but that has not happened for me. My lovely friend in Texas did send me a happy planner in September, and it came to the UK in September, but notification of it didn't come till December, where I got a little letter through the door from customs saying I owe them £20 and 16 pence. So I paid it immediately. Got it redelivered for the next day. It didn't turn up. Phoned the post office and it had already gone back to America. So the happy planner was not meant to be. So this one is just from Hobbycraft. It was in the sale a long time ago. This is my everything planner, but I've put colouring things in with it as well. So I've just set up, each month I've set up for colourings, my themes. So I've got winter. It's my birthday, so birthday colouring, unicorn and Pegasuses, because those are my favourite animals-ish. I've got a unicorn tattoo, so I wanted to colour something I really, really like around my birthday. And then I've just set up the colourings, new books and uncoloured books to complete at the end of the month. I've already got 3 new books. Celebrations, I'm colouring from Colour the Year with a group of lovely ladies on Instagram. So I've coloured these 2 pages, which will obviously show you at the end of this month. And then just my bucket list thing, which is a bit birthday themed, this one, so just do something fun, treat yourself and good food. My display shelves, which are in my living room, winter themed, and then just things I have to do. And then at the back I've got project books and buddies. So I've got a buddy colour with Karen this month in Winter Wonder. As I said, the Colouring the Year group. In my Colouring Heaven tiny year, I just doing one of the little pictures each month. So, and then in the Zodiac specials, Colouring Heaven again, I'm doing Aquarius, and then each month obviously doing the Zodiac sign. Then Peggy Pens and Hollyberry Colours are doing the light versus dark, and it's Angels and Demons hashtag, which I want to join in. And RJ Hampson group on Facebook doing Winter Wonder Year Colour, and they're doing Gingerbread Town this month, which I've already done, so I'm ahead. And then I've got Geordie Colours is doing her hashtag again for this year, and Rapunzel for this month, which I want to join in. And then Focus Artists, we've got RJ Hampson, Hannah Carlson and Colouring Heavens, because I have an absolute ton of the buggers. So I need to colour in some of them. Anyway, so that's that bit. I started colouring again in July 2025 after a couple of years break. So just to tell you that I did, between July and December, I did 98 colourings, and I bought 60 books. They wasn't all new, and some of them were gifts, and some of them were bundles of Colouring Heavens, because I've been on a mission getting those. And then I've just set up in, this is my little colouring, this is like my uncoloured books. I've just set up in here themes for each month of what I want to do. So January, we know. February, winter, fantasy and Valentine's. March, got spring, animals and flowers. April, Easter, fairy tales and sexy. That is in the way of, I've got like sassy girl colouring books, and Carla Magana does sort of sexy girls, that type of sexy, not rude things. And then I've got May, spring, mermaid and Disney. June, I've got summer, around the world and steampunk. This is so I could incorporate Hannah Lynn, because I haven't done her books for ages. And I haven't done her anything in the Around the World one, so I thought, right, let's put her in there. And if I was well, June, sort of May and June, was when I always went abroad. But that's not happening anymore. And then July, summer, manga, anime and chibi. August, summer, pirates, sea and beach. September is autumn, space, timber and witches. October, just Halloween, because we've all got a ton of those books that we have to sort out. November, autumn, Zomember and Day of the Dead and Alice in Wonderland. And then December, Christmas. Yay! Sorry, that was fast, wasn't it? But I'm trying to get to the books so you can see them. Okay, oh, and I'll just show you my 3 Christmas presents I got. So you can see these all at once. I got Dark Fairy Tales, that was from my husband. I got the Netflix Stranger Things. This is the complete one that has all 5 seasons. Colouring book. I haven't flicked Dark Fairy Tales because I'm sure you've all got that. But this is just a quick one of the Stranger Things. This is new, out on Amazon. My friend Zoe, who's in Texas, she gave me an Amazon voucher and I bought this. Oh, and I bought this. Because, yep, I had to. Because I was scared he was going to die. So I had to have my Dustin Care Bear. And then my lovely, lovely buddy colour friend Karen, who's the Arty crafter, she kindly sent me this, which was an absolute surprise. And I love it because this was the only Kanuku Gusu one I didn't have. So absolutely fantastic. So looking forward to doing some colourings and buddy colourings with Karen in this one. Fabulous. Thank you very much, Karen. Right, on to the colourings. So starting us off, I've got RJ Hampson, Serendipity, and this is my buddy colour with lovely Karen. And I did this one. Let's just get you in shot a bit. Yep, that's not too bad. So yeah, we both did this one, which is Winter Joy. Yet again, alcohol markers and acrylic markers, and white jelly roll. My normal suspects. I have got this new set of acrylic markers that I bought with my voucher as well. It was only a cheap set. It was £5 off of Amazon, and they're not doing too bad. They're not bad. They're double-ended, £5 cheap. Not fantastic, but you know, all right. So yes, this one, and then I will just bring up Karen's on. Yep. So this is Karen's. And you can obviously pop over to her Instagram and her YouTube channel, which I will of course link below for you. She did a fantastic job there. Ooh, are quite similar. Mind you, they'd have to be, they're all the same birds, aren't they? But yeah, so there's that one. The next one was in Winter Wonder by RJ Hampson. And this was a collab with Peggy Pens and about 50 of the lovely YouTubey colory ladies. We all did this together for a lovely Christmas present for RJ Hampson. And this is my one here. I will link she did a video for him as well, and I will link that below so you can go and have a look at that if you want to see all the other ladies' wonderful colourings they did. I was given, because it was like with random, a random picker thing, Hurry Up Rudolph, which is the last page in the book, bar this little one here. And I was getting quite worried when they were doing the picking. I was thinking, have they forgot me? But nope, I did the last one. And I wanted this one, or the Santa one, because it's 2 in each one. So yep, there's that one. Oh. Then I also did 2 in Merry Christmas colouring book by Hannah Carzon. So I did this one here, the lovely hot chocolate with all the sprinkles and candy canes and that sort of stuff, and the other one I did was of the flying Christmas pigs. So I did like the clouds in the background, made them look like they were flying in the heart. So there's those ones. My next one, because I was trying to do a colouring in every single Christmas colouring book I own. That's the ones who are dedicated Christmas, not Christmas pages in other books, because there's obviously plenty of those. I did all but 5, which is indicated I'm going to keep them to next year, but if I don't feel like doing those ones, then they will be distashed, because a couple of them I picked them up and I was like, no, I really don't want to colour in this, so that obviously indicates I don't like them. This is Sherry Baldy, My Bestie Winter Wonderland, and this was just a nice, easy, colourful one, and I really enjoyed doing this one. And I've only ever done one other in this one, so I have plenty. This book's going to last me a while, but I've got to remember I really enjoyed doing this. Next one was the cute chibi Christmas colouring book by Christopher Hart, and I did this unicorny one, and I made it sort of like a little My Little Pony, my 80s childhood. I only ever had 2 My Little Ponies. I think they're still somewhere. Yeah, they're in the garage. I've still got them. But yeah, so I did it like a little My Little Pony, and this was an uncoloured book, so I got a page done, which is always good. We like crossing those off. Next was in, oh sorry, give you a wobble. Okay, is the Kawaii Christmas Jade Summer colouring book, and I did this pretty fairy. And I thought I'd go a little bit different on the colours, and do all mint colours. So she's a minty fairy. But yeah, I had great fun doing all these. I really enjoyed it, just sticking on Christmas rubbish and colouring away. My next one is in the Colour in Heaven Christmas Special. This is this year's Christmas one. I have a subscription to Colour in Heaven, and I did the Deborah Muller one, or one of the Deborah Muller ones, with this girl with lots of icing on her head, and just a fun one to do. And she's called Christmas Candy Crown. Not clown, crown. So there's that. And then I did Naughty or Nice Pin-Up Girls, and this is by Deborah Miller. Oh, not the one. And I did her in a hot pink. She's melted the snowman. So, yep, this is what you want around Christmas. I mean, not obviously, maybe not this, but, you know, easy ones that, you know, to fit in between the Christmas things. I didn't do a ton of Christmas stuff because I'm quite limited on what I can actually do. I had a wreath making thing with my husband at the beginning of December and party for parents who are carers, and we were treated to a lovely buffet and wreath thing, and I think there was a sound bath as well, but we didn't do the sound bath because I've never done one, and my cousin, because she has the same sensory issues as me, she said it might be grating, so I didn't do that. I did listen to it from far away, and yes, it was grating, so I wouldn't do that. But that was a lovely day. Christmas Eve, I went to my best friend's. Let's give you something to look at while I wobble here. So Colour in Heaven, Christmas 2018, this one. and Hannah Lynn one. Yeah, went to my best friend's on Christmas Eve, and there was just my husband, my son, her daughter, my mum, and two of our friends. So it wasn't too big, but I was very, very exhausted from it. Christmas Day was just mum and my son. So, and my husband did the cooking, but we didn't do the normal whole Christmas dinner thing. We just did the bits my son and my husband like, which is the Yorkshire puddings made from scratch, roast potatoes and pigs in blankets. And then we had deli sandwiches with it. You know, like mixed meats and cheeses sandwiches. So, yeah, and that was it for Christmas, apart from Boxing Day watching Stranger Things and New Year's Day watching Stranger Things. But yeah, so this lovely Hannah Lynn one, I wanted to do this one when it first came out, and I thought, oh, I really like that one, but everybody was doing it. So, as I said, this is 2018. I've had to wait till now to be able to do it because my demand avoidance was like, you can't do it when everybody's doing it. So, I've done it now. But yeah, I really like how this one turned out. Pretty. Next one, this is Colour in Heaven Christmas Traditions. This is in one of the bundles I bought. I bought 2 Colour in Heaven bundles for cheap. One I think had, I don't know, 6 in it. I think the other one had 6 as well. One was a £5 and the other one was £15, I think. So not bad on both of them. I haven't kept all of them. They've gone in the car boot thing upstairs. Or I was thinking, if anybody's interested in swapping Colour in Heaven for Colour in Heaven or Colour in Heaven for another colouring book, as long as you're UK, because I don't trust the post after my pedacle with me Happy Planner. Some of them are used, but if you're interested, just message below and I can tell you what I've got and what I'm getting rid of type thing. But some are used and some are not because I have a subscription, and some I'm not interested in, so they're new. Okay, anyway, this is Wear a Christmas Jumper, and she's got bubble things on her head. But yeah, that's her. Next I did one in Enchanted Gnomes by Coco Yo. I just did the Christmas page in that one. Oh yeah, like it's about snowman and a gnome. There you go. And the next one, I think you'll recognise this. We all got this one, didn't we? Colour Me Christmas, not for kids. We're going to cross that out. Not for kids, it's too detailed. I did these 2 little pups on the wrapping paper. Bless them, they got their little bone. And then, oh, I did get another present. My husband bought me this one, Bunnies and Dragons. And then, then I got fed up of Christmas. So, and then I was obsessed with something else, which you're going to work out quite quickly. Then my obsession with Stranger Things happened. I mean, I've always had an obsession with it, but it was the end. So I decided to do these 2. I added them on pillows because they were kind of floating in the air, and then did the background and added Stranger Things. And then I've done the cape, like the cape that Erica wears. You're only going to understand this if you actually watch Stranger Things and you're some sort of idiot super fan like I am. Other than that, you're going to be like, what? But yeah, done the cape like Erica's cape. And at the beginning of Stranger Things in the UK, the advert is Doritos, so I made them into Doritos. But there we go, there's that one. And then the final book, with the final couple of pictures in it, is actually Chibi Girls Colouring Book Volume 1, April Amber. And I was going to get rid of this one, and then I had a brainwave. Okay, so I'm going to show you, because they have 2 of each one. Let me just get the... Hold on. hold on while I just get the right page. So I'm going to show you like the before and after, because I've altered the pages. So this is the page before, it's coloured, obviously, and I altered it to put the hold music on. I'll try and work out my hands. Okay, so there we go, there's the before and this is the after, and I altered the page into Mad Max from Stranger Things. Surprise, surprise. So as you can see, she's got a guitar. I changed that into her skateboard, looked up the skateboard for the colours, and then changed all her clothing and did the background slightly different. So yeah, I was really impressed with that one, and then I really enjoyed that. So I thought, right, got to do another one now. So then I did, let's get me places in the right place a sec. So I did, so this is obviously the unaltered one, and then I changed it to this one. You see, so yeah, this is Rockin' Robin in her little sailor's outfit, when she worked at the ice cream, couldn't think what they sold then, ice cream shop. So yeah, ahoy, and her little thing, don't know if that's showing there, but yeah, that's done that. And I've got a few more that I'm doing in here as well, because I really enjoyed it, and it really helps with those acrylic markers taking out lines and stuff. So I've got one of L that I'm working on at the moment. I've got another one of L that I'm going to do. I've got one of Holly that I'm going to do, Nancy, and then I'm going to try, because they're girls obviously in here, which makes life a little difficult when it's a boy. So I found one that I might be able to change into Will. So you have to watch this space to see if I manage it. So yeah, I'm going to work on that one. If not, I might have to get a chibi boys so that I can alter some boys. But other than that, that's all my colouring books. I think colouring pages, I think I did 16, which is not bad. So if you've liked this, please like, please subscribe, and feel free to comment. I love your comments. And take care, everyone. Bye.